OG Call of Duty fans, we might be back with the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 PlayStation ports. Around 20 minutes after I had uploaded my video yesterday, Call of Duty Updates tweeted out this. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on PS4 and PS5. They did a whole update which improved mid-match lobby backfilling, which was a huge issue, reduced the input delay for 120 plus hertz displays, and then they had a bunch of other things fixed as well. But the big part, we are also investigating solutions for instances where accounts have been set to incorrect prestige levels. So the people at Activision, the people at Treyarch, and the people at Iron Galaxy, those last two, Treyarch and Iron Galaxy being the most important, they know about C isn't sharp. And ladies and gentlemen, the Call of Duty community, specifically the OG Black Ops 2 community, is a community that we should not fuck with. The person that I used in one of my videos yesterday was Mango, not Mango69 on Twitter. And we went over his tweet about him dealing with C isn't sharp. And I took it as the context of him being on a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 trying to play the ports and then him running into it. But no, I completely took that out of context. This guy, Mango, decided to go full ballistic and lethal, and he doxed and found who C isn't sharp is in real life. He found a obituary for his late father that passed away, and there's so much information and all that stuff. Like, it's absolutely insane. All right, here's just a plethora of the first two tweets that I want to cover. C isn't sharp TLO dropping soon. I'm tired of having to say this. If you ruin the gaming experience for others, I will fine you. And what happens after that is 100% up to you. This was at 10 in the morning yesterday. All right, and I didn't see this tweet. I saw the original tweet about him dealing with C isn't sharp. The next tweet is this one as well, literally like a few minutes after that one. If you run into him in-game, pull up his PSN ID and reply to this tweet with a picture of it. That dev kit of his will no longer work after today. Thanks. So this guy was not only looking for real-life information about C isn't sharp, but he was also hunting him down with his PlayStation account, which, by the way, he was J-tagging. If you don't know what J-tagging is, it's essentially a way to fake your username on a game like Call of Duty, right? So it was huge on Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It was especially huge in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 back in the day. And yeah, no, the guy was also hunting down the dev kit that C isn't sharp has, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, PlayStation dev kits are extremely hard to find. And he ended up getting doxed the shit. And Modern Warzone had a perfect tweet about this. He says, "Today we learned a valuable lesson. Don't fuck with the Black Ops 2 community. They will dox your shit exponentially, dude." I sure hope that was the real C isn't sharp that got exposed and not some random guy crying emoji. And I agree. You know, I don't really condone doxing or people getting their information sold. I'm not trying to praise it. But at the same time, when you try to ruin an experience for millions and millions of players, you kind of put a target on your back. You know, it's like if you go over to your friend's stepmom's house and fuck all of them, right? You kind of put a target on your back with your friends, and they start to not like you. They don't want to hang out with you. They didn't want to talk to you. All right? So for C isn't sharp, is it me and other people praising it? No. But does he deserve it? Yes. All right? And a good point a lot of people had 2 days ago about this entire situation when it was going down. Remember, this guy has been hacking for around a day and a half long straight. The guy has no job, no fucking bills. The guy just sits on his ass and his PC cheating and ruining the experience for millions and millions of players on Black Ops 2. Error Realistic, who is, I think he's like the manager or editor for T-Dog Smitty, because T-Dog uses all of his videos in T-Dog's videos, but he tweeted out this, which I completely agree with. "I don't understand how this isn't seen as destruction of Activision's property. They own the IP and the servers. Get the government involved. Find this moron, sue him into the dirt, make an example of him at Call of Duty." And wow, if that goes to show, if there was one single tweet that we needed to show to the Call of Duty historians, the people that are going to look back on this a year later, this is the single tweet they had to show. This is how pissed off people were getting with C isn't sharp. They wanted him to be found, get sued by Activision, run into the dirt, and made an example of. That is truly amazing. And remember, guys, Activision could do this to any of us. You know, we all decided to start cheating, selling hacks, doing this kind of low IQ, low body count, you know, shit like this, then we would all get sued. Because if you guys did not know, anytime that you buy and play a Call of Duty game and you sign those like 3 little things at the beginning of the game, you sign away the right that you are likely to get sued or liable to get sued by Activision if you break the code of conduct, the agreements as well. You sign a whole bunch of agreements once you actually load up a Call of Duty game. So yeah, Realistic is technically in the legal right to talk about this because it could happen to any single Call of Duty player. Now, I want to talk about Mango once again because he has been on a absolute incursion of trying to fight against the cheating on the Black Ops 2, and I would assume the Black Ops 1 ports if it gets really bad again, right? He had a whole PSA talking about who to hit up and contact to raise the matter with Activision's legal representatives about the cheating and the exploiting and the modding and the distribution of all these cheats and also the disruptions that violate Activision's policy. Yeah, they're getting Activision's lawyers involved. Their legal representative team. I can't believe I say this. The Black Ops 2 community is trying their hardest, and I love to see it. I'm praising this right here. I love to see the Call of Duty community, or a part of the Call of Duty community, actually know what they're doing. And I feel like if you are a fan of modern Call of Duty that's not playing these older Call of Duty games right now, you guys should do the same thing with Black Ops 7, potentially Modern Warfare 4, Warzone. Get in contact with Activision's legal representative team and talk about the fact that, yo, this is a problem with the community. This is the problem with the games right now. Here's full proof evidence from YouTubers, myself, and others. That's what needs to be done. All right. And he made a follow-up tweet basically explaining why he's going this hard. Not only C isn't sharp, but also towards Activision. Because at the end of the day, these guys are allowing the cheating and the hacking and the mods from people like C isn't sharp. It's Activision that's allowing it because they just wanted a quick crash grab. They didn't want to put effort into the game, and now they're forced to because it's the most successful thing that Call of Duty has done in the last 6 years, right? So then rather than, you know, losing that community and, you know, losing out on player count or whatever, they're now working on these ports, which is a great thing. We talked about it in their intro, that the fact that they're updating the game. And there's more updates to be coming out as well. But he made this tweet. The goal is to get him ceased and desisted by Activision. It happened back in the 360 days he stopped. It won't stop until the right people get involved. I'm just doing my part and letting them know who exactly they are looking for. I'm only doing this for the community, which is true. I mean, you could say that Mango is a weird guy for doxing and, you know, bringing up his dad that's dead. Like, at the end of the day, the guy put a target in his back. I'm not trying to praise it. I don't condone doxing. I've had a personal friend of mine get doxed and it was not fun. But at the end of the day, when you fuck over so many people's experience and their time, and they feel like you make them feel like you wasted their money, then you kind of put a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier, if you fuck your friend's dad or your friend's mom, right, and you do it like tenfold with 10 other friends' parents, then you kind of put a target on your back in the neighborhood, okay? But here's the unfortunate news. Apparently, C isn't sharp, despite being doxxed, having his dad be brought up, that's passed, and also people reporting him to Activision's legal team. He still tried to hack on Black Ops 2. Here's a clip right here from Ghost Beliefs, who's in a sniping team. He says, we all got caught locking that C isn't sharp. And somebody quote retweeted it saying, son got doxxed and still moving crazy. That's some real dedication. And it seems like his cheat, his hack, his dev kit tools have gone quicker. The guy decided to recode and use some of that programming knowledge that he has from his shitty ass college degree and decided to get faster cheats, faster hacks to mod the game quicker to more people. I mean, holy shit. This guy season sharp is honestly insane. Not only does the guy get doxxed, and also I didn't bring this up, but We have other Call of Duty YouTubers like Birdman, who's a significant part of the Call of Duty community, talking about him. You literally using his full face and body in the thumbnail. All right, talking about they exposed the hacker that has been ruining the Black Ops 2 ports. The Ethan Sharp, yeah! And then we have Blame Truth as well, saying, fuck Activision, we took matters into our own hands, having a full, like, 2 to 3, you know, segments about Season Sharp and talking about that, man. It's a great day to be in the Call of Duty community. I feel like this is still a win because now we actually have a proper way to communicate with Activision's legal representatives who, at the end of the day, by law, by the things that we saw, they have to answer to us because you don't want to have a whole case being built up against you as a multi-billion-dollar IP and franchise that says, like, yeah, you guys don't protect its players. Like, dude, the FDA and all that shit's gonna be on their ass. I don't even think it's the... Is it the FDA? I think I got it wrong. I did get it wrong. That's not the FDA. I meant to say the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, basically the people that are fighting against like copyright laws and all this other shit. Basically, they protect America's consumers and all that shit, all right? So I feel like for Activision, they don't want to get into a lawsuit like their Epic Games and Fortnite with the FTC and get fucked over financially. I mean, we already know, we've covered it on this channel, they are doing bad financially over the last 2 years. This is why their entire, I think, revenue or profit team decided to do this entire port. It wasn't Activision or Treyarch. It was a part of Activision's team that decided, hey, we need to do these ports because that's how bad we're doing as a franchise right now when it comes to sales, revenue, and profit. All right? But that's going to be it. All we could really do is hope that, you know, people don't run into Season Sharp because he's still going even after getting doxed, getting reported to Activision's legal team. And now, all it's really up to is Activision, Treyarch, and Iron Galaxy to actually do something against Season Sharp. Ban him, IP ban him, sue him, cease and desist him, do anything. I would love to see anything done to just get him off the game. This guy has been straight modding, hacking, and cheating on the ports for literally almost 3 days now. All right, literally tomorrow, August 1st, is gonna be 3 days of him being on the game straight up. And that's just concerning, man. All in all, if you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time. It's been your boy Kibo. Peace.